The boy's shirt was 3 sizes too big and torn at the sleeves, but his eyes, those fierce, determined eyes, burned brighter than any diamond that passed through the gates of Madison Estates. He had no name anyone remembered, just the street kid, another barefoot shadow darting through alleyways behind the wealthiest neighborhood in the city. But today, that boy would change someone's life forever. It began on a windy afternoon, when the wind howled through the steel and glass towers like a restless ghost. 13-year-old Eli sat hunched near the iron gates of Crestview International School, the kind of place where billionaire kids were dropped off by private cars with tinted windows and guards in suits. Eli wasn't supposed to be there, and he knew it. But the smell of food from the cafeteria wafted through the air, teasing his empty stomach like a cruel joke. Then he saw her. A girl with sunlit hair and worry in her eyes. Maybe 9 or 10. She stood apart from the crowd of laughing, uniformed children. No chauffeur. No bodyguard. Just a backpack that looked too heavy for her thin shoulders. She glanced over her shoulder every few seconds, like she knew danger was following her. And it was. 3 older boys, sons of powerful men, entitled and cruel in a way only sheltered privilege could produce, began circling her. Eli had seen them before, laughing as they broke glass bottles near his shelter or filmed themselves mocking the homeless. Today, their cruelty had a target. "You think you're better than us because your dad owns half the city," one sneered, pushing her gently but firmly toward the school wall. Little princess with no friends. She didn't respond. Instead, she gripped her backpack tightly, holding back tears. "Say something, rich girl," the tallest boy said, stepping forward. Eli didn't think. He just moved. In an instant, he leapt from behind the trash bins and stood between the girl and the bullies. A skinny, shoeless kid in rags facing 3 boys twice his size and strength. But Eli didn't flinch. "Leave her alone," he said. His voice wasn't loud, but it had a strange weight, like the kind of voice someone only finds after going to bed hungry one too many times. The boys laughed. "Look what we have here, a little rat trying to play hero." Eli didn't move. He kept his arms out, shielding her with his own body. The girl looked up, shocked, her eyes glistening with silent gratitude. One of the bullies shoved Eli to the ground, hard. His elbow scraped against the pavement. Blood trickled. But he stood again, fists clenched. "She's just a kid," he said. "She didn't do anything to you." "What's it to you?" the biggest boy asked. She looked scared. That's enough. Something in Eli's defiance unnerved them. After all, this wasn't a fight that could be filmed for laughs. This was real. Raw. And when teachers finally rushed outside, alerted by the commotion, the 3 boys disappeared like smoke on the wind. The girl ran to Eli's side. "Are you okay?" He smiled through the blood on his lip. "Better than them." Later that day, after the nurse patched his elbow and he turned down a free lunch out of sheer pride, the school director called someone. Not the police. Not social services. The girl had told them everything. The man who showed up wasn't just her father, he was the Sebastian Locke, billionaire tech mogul, owner of multiple companies, philanthropist, and a man who usually walked through boardrooms, not back alleys. But when he saw Eli sitting quietly under a tree, staring at the sky like the clouds held secrets, Sebastian didn't see a street kid. He saw courage. "Are you the boy who defended my daughter?" he asked. Eli looked up, then nodded once. Sebastian knelt beside him. "Thank you." Eli didn't respond. Just shrugged like it was nothing. "She could have been hurt," he said. "People like them think money makes them better." Sebastian paused. "Do you want anything, son? Money? A home?" Eli hesitated. Then he looked Sebastian dead in the eye. "I want a job." "A job?" Eli nodded. "Not charity. Not handouts. A real chance. Let me earn it. Sebastian didn't speak for a long moment. But his eyes grew misty. That was the request. Not a mansion, not millions, just a job. A chance.